Hey everybody, and welcome to Hexiled Gaming. I'm Scott, and I've got a match of X-Wing 2nd Edition for you here on Tabletop Simulator. This match between Daniel on the left and Shoko on the right. These two players practicing for the Wild Space Open event using these sideboards. So both players came into this fight with just their pilots lined up. They revealed their lists to each other, and then they were able to complete the list building process and outfit their squads based on what they saw. Now, I think for the most part, both players had ideas of what they wanted in their lists, but they did have the ability to counterbuild a little bit, outfit the squads based on what they saw on the other side. And this is what they chose. We've got Sensor Buoy Tavson, Feedback Ping, Cadets on the left. One with Mag Pulse, one with Concussion. And then Proud Tradition Holo. Selbrut in the chat. Welcome. Any bans on upgrades or pilots? No. That was a big debate. But we decided it's the Wild Space Open. Leave it open. Both players have the capacity to build a little bit against what they're playing. So it should be fair. That's a little different from the crate event. So they're also using sideboards, which we love. But they've outlawed some of the upgrades that either they don't like or they think don't work in a format like this. Wild Space goes wild, yep. Are there any hard and fast rules on your sideboard versus main squad points? No, so you don't have to spend a certain amount on your ships, or you don't have to have your sideboard be worth a certain amount. What is the cheapest? Yeah, what is the cheapest sideboard you could have? Or your cheapest list that you could bring with the most points available for upgrades? I would imagine it's going to be some list with Supernatural, which was definitely a debate whether that should be allowed. Chat's going to let me know. So what we see here on the right side, using IG88A's ability to spread calculates around at the start of the engagement phase. Ooh, that's right. We are in the Halloween event as well. Right now when you play on stream. Anytime a ship gives a green token away to another friendly ship, that's a treat. Anytime you give a non-lock red or orange token to an enemy ship, that's a trick. So we're seeing coordinates on the left, resulting in treats, and then the IG88A calculate sharing, resulting in some treats for Shoko as well. I assume you mean a good list, yeah. I mean, hey, if you want to pay for an event and bring 2 vultures, you're more than welcome to. Halloween is for the most tokens in a match or through the week, per match. And we've also changed the rules this week so that the player that wins is the only player whose points count. Last week we saw a little bit of some... You can lose the incentive to actually play X-Wing if you're going to just try and share tokens. Like, without the winning caveat, these scum ships could just sit in the corner and spread their calculates around and accrue points that way. We're discouraging that. You got to win the game. I was going to say a Vulture Swarm plus a Tactical Relay Carrier would be the most adaptable, yeah. Because it's not just, do you have a lot of upgrade points that you can change, but also, would you ever want to? So, trying to think about the worst offenders it just doesn't seem like there's a lot of... Supernatural, I think, is the big worry, right? But in that, it's like... You would get rid of it if you're moving first. And then spread those points. But it's so many points that where are those 20-something points going to go that makes your list better? It's probably out there. It probably exists. Proton Torps is a good replacement. So you would need a supernatural list that can take Torps. So like Luke, X-Wings. Does TA-175 count for treats? Yes, in this event, it sure does. Nobody's done it yet, Johnny. But you have to build the list before you know if you go first. Yes. Correct. That's a very good point. So it would be mainly like Luke or Kylo at 5, maybe being beat by a 6. Yeah. Definitely see more Supernatural Kylos than Lukes. So then you're probably looking at Supernatural Kylo in a list with bombers, and you're spreading the points out more towards the bombers. Forlom. Banks in, double calculate. IG-88A. Hard turns in and calculates. Holo. So Holo moves first versus Guri. So I like the positioning. Putting Holo back in the support position, hanging out in the back, maybe throwing evades or mods, some sort of green token. Mike's very happy about Halloween. Is IG not going to shoot into that sensor buoy? You know what? I missed the fact that we lost one buoy already. There's a discussion in the chat about what does sideboard actually mean, philosophically. Scott, did you have this idea before seeing the crates, or just liked it and wanted to try it out? Oh, it was definitely inspired by the crates. We knew we wanted to do a weekly event because that's what the patrons said they wanted. And we knew we wanted some sort of format that allowed you to adapt a little bit because the points and ships are still relatively new, that we were afraid that over a multi-week event, these types of multi-weeks event increases list regret, right? You realize you made a decision that you don't like early on, and then you're stuck with that decision for weeks instead of a day. So we wanted people to be able to change things, but still have it feel like a tournament and not a league. I appreciate it, Mike, but I think we can all share. Daniel's ready to go. Heading straight into that lane with his bombers. Do you want to hang out there with IG-88A? These aren't proton torp bombers, so maybe you're not super worried. It's not a double tapping IG. Got to keep that in mind. Silbert likes the crate event. Are you playing in that, Silbert? I'm always interested in... Nobody's reported having problems with their sideboarding, and we're basically lifting that, so... So Silbert is playing. Have you used the sideboards that much? Have you changed your upgrades in a match? Or have you basically stuck with what you know you like? Here's the 2 hard in from Forlom. Takes a calculate. Double calculate thanks to IG-88D. Spike is playing, but flying a swarm with only 3-ish loadout possibilities. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely... You don't have to engage with it, but if you want it, it's there. I was thinking, when, you know, early on when we were introducing it, it was more of like a security blanket for list regret. We want you to commit a little bit, but be able to adapt. I would see more players, I would assume more players are going to change their list between matches rather than on the table. Holo. Deplete for a roll. Maybe, and, well, you could hand out an evade, but I think you're too far away from the bombers. Might have been worth staying there. Takes a focus, maybe that'll go to Tavson. Johnny, welcome back. Hope you're having a good day at work. Gramps, I just like more bombs. I definitely, that feels like a good way to use the boards. Is going from different munitions to more bombs, or switching up your bombs based on what you're seeing. Guri, 3-bank boost, going for the flank. Calculate gets shared. Sends one over there to IG. Which is good, because you've seen the locks on... Tavson doesn't even have a shot, right? Nah, I might have... Oh, doesn't have range. So can't send that focus to any of the bombers, unfortunately. But that does count for your treat tracker. Oh no, Johnny looking to adapt his bombs with his resistance bombers. Oh boy. IG-88A starting us out. One hit. One evade. No double taps. I'm thinking out loud, making sure I don't yell about double tapping with a jamming beam. Can't happen. I think one of the first lists I made for first edition was IG-88B, Forlom, and Palob. I think that was it. And I think now it's... Is it cheaper to do that? Here comes a Mag Pulse. Target locks the blank. Focuses for hit crit. Whew. Has an evade and a calculate. Spin them both. Because they're going to get jammed off anyway. Stop yourself from taking the crit and the deplete. The debate. Yeah, spin them both. Concussion. So this one may hit. Probably will. Double modded. Sonagov in the chat. I'll admit I'm building an all-bomber list, and being flexible on bombs could be useful. Yeah. Seems strong. Hit it, crit. Yeah. Takes 2. Oh, elusive. Yeah. Must have been thinking about whether to use elusive or not for that last one. Good point, good point. I guess with the evade token it might have been... May have been worth. But he does the elusive here. Forlom into the yellow Cadet. One hit, one eyeball. Spins a calculate for 2. One evade. Takes 1. Yellow Cadet down to 1 shield. And back to dials we go. Now, this is not the... And you almost can't see Holo at all. This is not Advanced Sensor IG. So can't adapt quite as much to blocks. See, Tavson and the Cadets are all same initiative, which is incredible. So you can move the bombers out of the way, then get Tavson in there. You could Pursuit, Thrust, or Boost in the system phase. Or you could just move in here for blocks. Forlom probably just stops. So Holo and Tavson should be in the fight this game, this round. Guri probably as well. What do you like? 2-bank Bendy barrel roll? Or maybe a hard 1 behind the debris? Ooh, look at the sloop. From red. 2 bank. Potential block there. From yellow. Did Tavson ever get a lock with the buoys? I thought he got one from the, like, round 1 on an IG. I don't know. But I don't see it. Timo. Hello there. Welcome.
Hello there.
Biohex codes is 1 point, right? Yeah. Oh, that's a bummer. Biohex is actually pretty good with sensor buoys because you can jam from so long away, from such a far distance. Right, that's what it was. Yes. It triggered for ping, which got the bombers the locks, but then died before the sensor buoy died before it could activate for Tavson. You're right. Yeah. Thank you. There's the stop from Forlom. What is that? Ooh, IG-88A slides through and gets pinged. So red's definitely going to put a lock there. And you know what? Yellow doesn't have one already, so might as well take one for later. Boosts out of there to not take the shot from the bomber. Now is where giving Tavson a focus could really matter. Rolls, because you know Guri might be coming. Take the focus. Give it to Tavson. Yeah. Here's the 3 bank. Rolls left. Is it worth linking it? You brought prime thrusters. All right, SOE. Let's see if Holo wants to hand a token off. Or has to. Who is going to get it? It is indeed Tavson. Double modded shot onto Forlom there. Not feeling great for the G1A. Holo shoots first. Doesn't have anything to shoot at. Well, the nice thing about Tavson already having double mods is there's not a great reason. Actually, you know Tavson has bullseye on Forlom, so shooting Tavson's probably going to result in a jam on Forlom and maybe a reinforce. 3 hits, 1 evade. Would he spin the focus? Now, he could spin the focus here and get the focus back because he didn't take that focus action. Takes a shield. Coordinates to yellow. Wow. Yep, double modded shot there into Forlom now. All right. IG no shot, so we'll move on to the 3s of Daniel. Red, no shot. Yellow, range 1. Ooh, didn't need that lock. Not yet, at least. Spins the focus, hit it, crit. 1 natural evade. 2 on Forlom. Tavson. Single modded, range 2 though. I missed IG. Forlom spinning contraband. Target lock. 3 hits. Spins the calculate to take 2. Shields down on Forlom, but is still alive. Gonna shoot range 1 into that yellow cadet. Has a calculate remaining. Four v2. Spin the calc for 2. Did they check the red bomber? They did. Didn't have any arc. Ooh, blank out. Takes a damage. Half points on that cadet. 20-0 early lead for Shoko. Forlom gonna hand off a stress to yellow. Yep. Ooh, and bombers do not like stress. That's what you're looking at. IG-88A. Does that have contraband? No. Okay. Does have Connor nets. So you're looking at a potential bomb here. Mine. There's a stress here. So normally you'd want to do a 1, 2, or 3 forward to get rid of that stress, but maybe I don't know how bad you want to try to avoid that. Prime Thruster Guri, she does not have to get rid of this stress in order to reposition. Oh, man. One hard double stress yourself, Tavson? No way. Just bump. Sloop. K-turn. Medium base always fits. 4 straight with 4 on them. Yeah. Because I don't think there's enough room. Well, that bomber's got to move first. The bomber and Tavson. So you'll be safe from yellow bomber with 4 long. Tavson, I think if he stops, he stresses himself, obviously. That 1 forward might land on that debris. It might be time for Holo to start dancing with Guri. All right, here comes our Connor net. Boy, what a time to be alive. So many more Connor nets in the world. God, that thing is big. Hard to see on this background, though. Connor net hits red, takes a shield, will be fully ionized, and actually result in 3 tricks for Shaka. Means red can only focus as well. So no target lock for a munition. Tavson activates first as the 1 straight and bumps the bomber, which actually stops Tavson from going on the debris. Very good play there from Daniel. And there's the bump from the bomber. Sheds the stress. But if we see a 4 straight from 4 lom, we could see another stressed bomber. Oh, are they? Did it not bump? It did not bump. Wow. Going for a lock. Man, it was so close, I just assumed it did. $4K dialed in from 4 lom. Okay. So he will have a stress to hand out, will have a range 1 shot into the red cadet, and will not be getting shot from Tavson or the yellow cadet. And if you live, then you can stress yellow again and keep it out of the fight again. So you'll have yellow under control and red under control from the ion. IG takes a lock on Holo, which can actually be Holo abilitied away, right? Holo does turn towards Guri. Holo goes for the lock on Guri. Takes a deplete to do it, which can actually hand off to probably anyone. I'm not sure if yellow's in range. Spike says, how many tricks and treats did the winners get last week? So last week we did not have the requirement to win your match. Tricks went to Donald, who actually almost won his match. He had a very, very good match. Let me see that. Yeah, 35 tricks. He had ion bomb and ion missile HMPs, and those ion bombs, I mean, 3 at a time to multiple ships was insane. And then Sandy, who did win their game, got 20 treats flying Heratani, which was what I thought would be a treat leader. Resistance had a fantastic showing with treats, but didn't play the game of X-Wing. But I still believe Resistance, Separatists, they're definitely in the running. 3 hits into a single evade. 4-Lom takes 2. Gives up half points. Daniel now leading by 8. Nice escape there from Guri. 4-Lom going to shoot range 1 into that red bomber. Needs to do 2 damage to get half points. Oh, guaranteed. Do and hit crit. Uh-oh. Wounded pilot down to 1. Well, you know what your action's going to be next turn. If you get one, it's a focus. So you know where red's going to be. Can you fit a 3K from 4-Lom there? Let's look. I think... yeah, that bumps. Let's see. You have a 2 and a 4? Can you 2K? Because you're bumping, and this is the equivalent of a 2 template. Can you 2K? Oh, you could stop. Yeah. 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 Just stop. Where did he put the stress? He put it on Tavson. I would have put it on yellow. Because yellow can turn around now. If you stress this ship, it can't K-turn or can't sloop. Good evening, Lex. Do you get Tavson out of there? Is stressed, maybe a too hard to the left. Oh man, IG and Guri getting in there behind Holo. Scout's looking for a 5K or 2 sloop. Yeah. I think you're free. I don't think you hit that debris with Holo. Lex. 4 months. So that is filling our new goal. Getting us closer and closer to our first giveaway, the chopper. Oh, okay. Tavson banks onto the debris, does not take the crit, relieves 1 stress, takes another. There's the 1 forward from the red cadet. Oh, wounded pilot does not result in another stress. 4K. Oh my god, it fits. Look how close that is. Wow. Here comes IG as well. $5K. I said it would not go over the debris. I was wrong. I'll admit it. Double stress, but you can hand one of those off. You have to. I mean, you could hand off the IG-88A lock, can't you? Probably want to get rid of a stress, though. Guri? Maybe thinking about a roll to the right? Or you just hang out here and shoot into the cadet with everybody else. Looking at the roll. Ooh, okay. Gonna play it safe. Roll towards the friends. Get further away from Holo. Well, Holo will have a good shot on Forlom. The non-organics are back together. That's a good point. Holo sheds a stress. Gives it to red, which is great, because red's probably going to be dead. Shoot into Forlom. Forlom. Unobstructed range 3. 3v2. You know what? I missed the fact that this is Proud Tradition Holo, and that's why it has a focus. Spins the focus for 3 hits. Double blanks, taken all 3. Take a crit, flip Proud Tradition. He did it! He did it! Beautiful. Now, a flipped Proud Tradition isn't the worst thing for Holo, but you don't see it that often. Alright, let's see. Can you finish off this cadet? And I think, would that make it a 1-point game? Guri. Predator? Yeah. Calculate for 2. Takes 1 on red. And that should be dead. Leading by 2 is Shoko. Gonna shoot range 1 into that sensor buoy. It is obstructed. 4v4. And it looks like the sensor buoy lives. Tavson engages, gets a target lock there. Sensor buoy doing some work. All right. 29 minutes left. Forlom is gone, but so is the red Cadet. Yellow on 3 hull. If it comes back into the fight, it might be next. Holo's got to play an ace game now. Has lost Proud Tradition. So normally, you can get rid of the stress that you got from K-turning or whatever from with Proud Tradition. But because you went over the debris with a K-turn, double stress, so couldn't get rid of enough stress. And because you shot so well, Forlom just takes a crit on the way out and flips the card. Now your focus action is red. Now, there are ways around that. You can just keep handing off stress. That's fine. You can take evade and target locks. There's definitely things you can do. Yeah, and the debate between Proud Tradition and Daredevil, I guess one of the upsides is Daredevil never goes away. But they do different things. Celebrate. Thanks, Scott. I received my Cosmic League care package with Draenus Rack inside. We'll put him on the table this week along with the Beach Duchess. Excellent. Glad they got there. Please enjoy. Here's the Pursuit Thruster boost from the Yellow Bomber. A big 3-hard turn. Now that is the Concussion Missile Bomber. Okay. Has a lock on IG, I think, from Feedback Ping. Takes a focus. Big turn there from Tavson. Our bank gets rid of the stress. We'll have to roll for the strain. Does take it. Bank in from A. Maybe thinks Holo's gonna... Nope. Just doing a little bit of a serpentine. Great boost. Ooh. Holo says no thank you. Takes a deplete to roll back into IG's arc. Must be going for a boost afterwards. There's Guri. Probably already has a unobstructed shot into Holo. So he could just target lock. Yeah. And next turn, yeah, you might have to do something squirrely. A hard turn in some direction. Or don't. You got prime thrusters. Go over the debris. You what? That's not in range. Keeps the deplete, but doesn't have a shot, so. NBD. No shot for Holo. Guri, range 3. 3v4. Guri's got a target lock. Holo has hopes and dreams. We'll see who wins out. Hit crit, not bad. Gonna hold on to the lock. Would that have... If you had converted it, it would have gone through. But, good evades from Holo. Obstructed shot from IG. Into a strained Tavson. So it's still going to be a 3v1. One hit. Can we see the natural evade? Yes! Tavson takes no damage, doesn't get to use his ability. Alright, 24 minutes left. 58 to 56. Very close game. Shoka's got to make some decisions about trying to pursue Holo and opening up your flanks to the Upsilon and the Bomber, or heading into that corner or middle section of the board and fighting with the Bomber and or Tavson, but letting Holo flank you. I think I would go after the two that you can initiative kill. Because I don't think I would want to be here. Tavson probably can't shoot you. The Bomber could. If we're going to base it on Tavson, I assume he does it too hard. Maybe a too hard and coordinate the focus, and then just bump yellow, because you've already got a target lock. IG, probably just 1 or 2 bank. And then Guri probably just heads over that. You gotta go fast enough, because this may block your barrel rolls. And I assume you do not want to be in Tavson's arc. Could you boost and get out? I mean, if you draw your lines favorable enough. Thank you very much, Daweed. 9 months. Very much appreciated. Thank you for the sub. Enjoy those emotes. There's the Pursuit Thruster boost. I forgot about that. Yeah, you don't need the coordinate to get you a great shot. Tavson. Going to coordinate to Holo. Give it the red focus. So we're going to see a blue maneuver then. Ooh, and that counts for the treats. That's right. How are we doing up there? 4 treats, mostly coordinates there from Tavson. 6 treats on the right. 5 tricks. That was stress handed out from Forlom. Now you're kind of... Oh, and the Connor Nets. Does not take the crit from the debris. IG face to face with that yellow Bomber. 2 bank from Holo. No Daredevil. So we could see Guri move in. 2 range 1 shots into that first order Cadet. I mean, 8v4 to get 3 damage into that Cadet. There's the roll. Yeah, I can't... I don't think Guri's turning right, but who knows? This may actually be the first time we've seen Guri's ability trigger? Is that right? Has Guri gotten a focus from her ability yet? Oh. That is the worst of all worlds. I guess you could have been in front of Tavson. I don't think Guri has a shot and doesn't get to perform an action. Should get a focus from the bomber, though. Yeah, there's 2 ships at range 1. Oh, did I miss the shots into the bomber? My bad. Nothing went through. Hit it. Hit, crit. Oh. IG88A takes the crit. Fuel leak. Hit, crit. Half points. The bomber slapping, yeah. You thought you were going to come in here and initiative kill the bomber? Not today. Yeah, it was nice to see Guri come across the debris and threaten to use prime thrusters, but you gotta avoid your own ship. The medium base always fit, but doesn't allow the small base to fit in there as well. 17 minutes left, 58 to 93, 35-point lead for Daniel. What does the world look like if that cadet is gone? 20 points. So you'd be within 15. I guess you kill the cadet and then try to stay behind Tavson. "15 minutes left. I don't think your pursuit thrusters work. I was gonna say I was worried about a sloop going on to an obstacle. Doesn't matter. Double stress, but you've got a target lock for your missile. Oof! Look at that hard too. Woof, woof. Maybe coordinating to Holo again. I think he jammed. because one just got added to the trick counter. Boosts away with IGA. Guri. 3 straight slips right beside that cadet. Not a lot of repositioning. You've already dodged 2. Maybe just hang out. You're looking at a boost. I think that puts you more at risk. Yeah, Holo had already moved. Okay, yeah, you're probably still obstructed. Guri gets the focus. Holo gets to move a deplete. Three v 4. 2 hits from Holo. Spin the target lock. Nah, wouldn't have mattered. All right. $12 left, 58 to 93 still. That 35-point lead for Daniel. Has done a lot of running away here. Has Shaka. Searching for that perfect engagement. Not trying to give up any more points. Double stressed bomber is good for the Scum team. I don't know that they'll be turning around to... you could see a hard one with Guri. I'm a little concerned about Tavson being in the area. I think the danger for Holo is if you go fast to try and block that one hard, then Guri just sloops. Oh, man, maybe a sloop left from Guri. Because unless Holo is... What if you sloop this direction? Holo can just hang out back here. What is this base size? It's getting bigger. Oh my god! Ooh, big turn there. 2 turn onto the debris. Takes a stress. Does not take a crit. 1 hard from IG-88A. Does it have a shot into the Epsilon? Yes. And the Epsilon stressed, so you can freely shoot into it. Holo takes that red focus. Yeah, that sloop doesn't look quite so good anymore. Although you can still reposition. Man, slooping and bendy barrel rolling. Prime thrusters, ridiculous upgrade. Under 9 left. Is it time to, like, boost forward and go after Tavson? It would give Holo a better shot. Or do you try and just roll towards the bottom of the board? Tavson's full. Tavson's taken 1 shield, so you'd have to do 5 damage between Guri and IG-88A. Tries to roll right, doesn't work. Oh. No focus. Oh. Holo. Double modded shot into Guri. Probably range 2. Gonna hand off that stress. No, gonna hand off the lock. Nope, hands off the stress. That is a triple stressed, depleted cadet. Oh no! Holo used to be the giver of greens, the treat master. That was just a bully. 3v3. Holo. Trail mix into Guri. A little bit of everything. Target locks the whole thing. Hit crit. Didn't want to spin the focus. Double evades. No damage. Guri. Yeah, you might as well shoot Tavson. He's stressed. Can't do any of his abilities. Oh, the bounce! The clutch bounce into natties! 1 single evade only takes 2. Oh, it was range 3, so they roll 2 dice. Down to 3. Ooh, I think I shoot Tavson again. You're more likely to hit Tavson range 2. 3v1. If you get all 3 through, that's half points. That's 34 points in your favor. That is not going to help. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's see, I think you've got a target lock here, yeah. Could see a missile. Yellow's got 2 concussion missiles left, might as well. Oh, deplete. Boo. Gets the 1 hit. All eyeballs on IG-88A. Negative. It is all paint, though. Tavson has a target lock into IG, who's on 3 hull with a fuel leak. Uh-oh. If a crit goes through, uh-oh. No crits. Target lock, though. Target lock, though. Oh. Oh, boy. I think you need 3 natural evades. Nope. IG's dead. Oh, yikes. And I think with that, that may be a GG. I don't know that you can get 71 points. You have to kill all Tavson to get 68. Yeah. Great job battling through adversity for Daniel. There was so much control in that mid game with the stress from Forlom, with the ion from the Connor net, with Tavson moving away from the fight. Definitely felt like Shaka was in the ascendancy. But Forlom got removed. IG spent a lot of time, I think, in that top right corner, turning around. And Guri's done a lot more dodging than shooting. Holo with the one bank. Just 4 straight Guri. Let's go. Keep your stress. Arc dodge yellow. Just target lock? Nah, you need to do 3. You got Predator. And you may not. I think you have the bullseye. All right, 4v3, 4v2. And that yellow cadet. Can you finish it off? Predator the blank. Focus, because nobody can shoot you. Hey, and there's the blank out that you needed. Removes a ship from the board. 3 minutes left. $52 points. Can you do that? You need to kill Tavson. Or Holo. 55. Just kill Holo. 1 hard turn. You gotta play fast. 1 hard left for Guri. I think Holo and Tavson have to ask themselves, is it worth engaging Holo or just running away and playing defensively? Reinforce the back of Tavson. Yeah, get out of there. 3 bank, keeps the deplete. Probably reinforce. Yeah. It's probably the right call. Under 2 minutes now. Oh, no. Holo. Holo, please. Holo back now. Takes a strain, which is weird because it seems like you'd want to hand that off to Tavson, but you just reinforce Tavson. Yeah. Okay. There's the 1 hard. Roll left and backwards. Oh, is that an arc dodge? It is an arc dodge! Oh, 40 seconds left. Strain goes away. Range 1. 4v3. You basically need to one-shot Holo, but there's no shot back, so there's a chance that you roll these dice really fast and get another turn. 1 hit. There's no bull. There is a bullseye, so Predator. Focus. 13 seconds left. 3 hits. 2 evades. Takes 1. Get your dial flipped. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second. The dial has been flipped. I think we're heading into a final round. Yep. All right. Holo. I feel like you just need to stay close. I think if you just one hard Holo, bump Guri. Guri bumps you, and the game's over. Needs to kill Holo. Yeah, let's sim that. Yeah, you'd be leading by 3 if you kill Holo. What's up with the digital counters at the top? So, for this month, we have a Halloween event. Exclamation point Holo for the details, but the basic, the gist of it is that we are tracking green tokens that ships give to other friendly ships. Those are treats. And then red, non-lock, red or orange tokens that you give to the enemy. Those are tricks. So the coordinates are treats. The calculate sharing from the IG-88A ability, coordinates. Holo ability. Holo, the patron saint of this event. Can you half Tavson? You need 52 points. Having Tavson only gets you 34. I don't, if Holo one hard turns, how can you get a shot with Guri? If Holo is here, I don't think you can move straight. Yeah, you can't bendy barrel roll back in any way that gets you arc. I think the same for a 2-turn. Tavson moves away and reinforces. Just go for the crit chain on Tavson. With 3 shields, you can't get close enough to get a crit through. Ah. Yeah, if Holo got halved, you would only need 24 points, and then the rest of Tavson would have done it. Unfortunately, did not give up those half points last round, so this will be the last hurrah. 3v1 into Tavson. Predator. Hit crit. 1 goes through. And that is it. GG! Tremendous game there from both Shaka and Daniel. Very exciting. Went down to the last turn. Oh, Shaka gonna maybe look and see. Was there a way to get arc on Holo in that position? We'll see. But Daniel, congratulations. Thank you to both players for playing and showing off some of the sideboard list building that we will see in the Wild Space Open. If you're watching this live, there are still, I believe, 5 spots left in the Wild Space Open. We're almost at capacity. If you'd like to know more, exclamation point event in the chat. If you're watching this on YouTube, there may not be spots left, but you can look below the video to see the event description. All right. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Until next time, this is Scott from Hexiled Gaming, signing off.